Hey guys, Earl Hall here. I've got a good one for you on today. Look, what is the thing that's going to make your life insurance sales better? What is the thing that you need to do right now, starting today, in order to get the results that you're looking to get? Let's talk about it. All right, guys, again, thanks so much for tuning in. If you're a life insurance agent, you really want to get better at this thing. It's one thing to, get the leads, but your phone skills. Are your phone skills getting better? Are you learning to say the things you need to say and how you need to say them? And there's only one way to really figure this thing out so that you know that you're doing the absolute best thing that's going to get you better each and every day. I lead a sales team, and one of the things that we talk about all the time is your calls. What do your calls sound like? If you're an upline, if you have an upline, or you're building a team, if you don't know what you're saying on your calls, you don't know how to get better. I know so many times, even when I was building a team back in my life insurance sales days, just listening to someone say what they said on a phone call, well, they're not really saying that. The only way to really determine what it is that you're doing is to actually record your calls. It is the thing that is going to make you better. Not only listening to the calls that were bad, but after you start getting some really good calls, listening to those calls over and over again is going to make you better. Plus, if you're building a team and your team isn't recording their sales calls, you have no idea what's going on. I don't care what they say. I don't care what you say. If you're not recording your calls, then you're not going to be doing the thing that needs to be done. I'm reaching over here and I'm actually grabbing a piece of my gear here, which is my headset. When I'm doing sales calls, this is my friend. I pop this bad boy on and I'm recording my calls. Now, how do I record my calls? This is the key thing, right? And we want to get into that. So let me switch my screens here and we're going to get into that right now. I record my calls using Skype. The reason that I record my calls using Skype is because if you have a Mac, all of you Mac users out there, you can get this little thing called a call recorder. It's from Ecamm Live. I'm going to put a link in the description so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But when I open up my Skype, Ecamm Live, this call recorder automatically opens up as well. And all I have to do is make a call. This thing starts recording automatically once the phone is picked up. And it saves it to a file. You can export it as an MP3. You can share it with your upline. You can save it into your own folder so that you can go back and listen to the actual calls that you make. If you have a Mac and you have a Skype account, I don't care whether you have a free account or what. Well, actually, I don't know if you can have a free Skype account because you may want to get a Skype number. You want to make outbound calls. Dialing a phone number may not be absolutely free for a Skype account, but it is definitely going to be well worth the money. Because when you get into how it is that you're actually going to start generating better sales and doing better sales, it is literally going to come down to your ability to listen to what you've said already. The script may be fine. You may not know how to take control of a call. You may see where you lost control of a call. You will hear and listen to the wrong things or the not quite so good things that you say so that you know to take it out of your repertoire. You may notice that you do a lot of ums or those types of things. You can listen to your calls and really see how it is that you're going wrong, how it is that you're not staying on point. And this is important. Leading a sales team for as long as I've done, it has changed the trajectory of our sales because we're able to, we don't listen to calls to bash people. We listen to calls. It's like, hey, you're doing good, but look, this is probably what needs to change. This is how the flow of the call needs to go. And especially if you're someone out here building a team and you're not recording your own calls and you're not having your downline record their calls, you are missing out on opportunities. You're missing out on a key part of training. Again, if you have one of your downline or something like that give you a call and say, hey, call didn't go too well, and you're saying, well, what did you say? And then they're trying to regurgitate what they said. There's no way you're going to get the context that's needed to help them. There is no way. Not to mention, they may not be telling you the full truth about what they said. But when the call is recorded, I'm telling you, as a sales manager, I'm telling you as someone that has been an upline to a downline, if you want to go to the next level, not just you recording your own calls, but listening to the calls of your team to help them and sharing your calls with the team that win, share those winning calls so that now over a very short period of time, there is a literal template, not a script, but a literal template of how you went from the opening of a call to the close of a call and why it worked out so well. It is 100 times better than just having a script for them to go by and thinking that that's going to be the end all be all. I can tell you from personal experience, it will not be. You're going to want to make sure that you have these calls recorded. So make sure, check the link in the description. I'm going to share with you exactly what I use as far as on my Mac with the call recorder via Ecamm Live. I'm going to share that link. Go try it right now. And I'm telling you, within very short order, you're going to be able to dissect all the things you've done wrong and the things that you need to change and double down on the things that you're doing right. Leave me a comment below if you have them. Leave me a question below. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can get some free training on how to do calls if you want as well. We have it. All you have to do is join our free Facebook group right here, ArturoJohnsonConsulting.com/AA, and you can hear how a professional life insurance agent does their calls. I'll see you next time.